MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Alex Cobb is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Stepping in as the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are ready for baseball from Tropicana Field. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb, 1 for 6. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home, and I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win. Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Bobby Matos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kiermaier.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Sent on the ground out to second, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's hitting over 400. Now hold on, I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
First pitch on its way. Matt Duffy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it. Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
The 2-1 on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box, Brad Miller head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Pineda pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
On the ground up the middle, Miller is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, left fielder
Matt Holliday standing in now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. The wall. Gone. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. The 297th of his career as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
batting seventh.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Miller's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilson Ramos
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Striding in, Colby Rasmus. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In there for strike 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Steven Souza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Brett Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9th, 3rd baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. The pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that misses 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
In now, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ball 2.
2-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And Ellsbury's running. Pitch is a cold strike. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 2-2 offering. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. In now, Logan Morrison. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. A 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-2 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. On 0-2, you'll...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Softly hit out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Bobby Matos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now here it comes. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in for his second at bat, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bird.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready now, Evan Longoria. He drew a walk his first time up.
Evan Longoria.
And that misses ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
That
Center. Holiday is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan Morrison.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. That's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Logan Morrison becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Corey Rasmus is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Bobby Matos, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria has room in foul territory. And oh, this one drops. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos has got it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it's still 3-1. Now batting, Matt Duffy. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Matt Duffy becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Dickerson.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds, it's 3-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Greg Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, this one drops.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Matt Holliday will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more. Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it, and he's retired 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Wilson Ramos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Full count. Here it comes. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. This is line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays strand just the one. They still trail it here 3-1. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Brad Boxberger.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two-one home now to Gardner. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. In now, Chase Headley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled at the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A look at our line score from Tropicana
14.
Field. The Yankees should
baseman.
feel comfortable here, seeing as though they trained
Castro.
just a few miles from here in the spring, and they lead here as we play the 8th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the 3-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Tommy Lane is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Tommy Lane.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baseman.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner. Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Ellsbury comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot. Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa. Danny Farquhar enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try. Bobby Matos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That's wide. 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Here it is on 3-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Tommy Hunter comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Tommy Hunter.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So Matt Holliday will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Miller, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-2, here it comes. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Holliday is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boys.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Michael Pineda gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs.